Welcome back to Meet the Team Mondays. My name is Danna Marques here at Base Technologies, and today we have Vinny with us. Thank you for joining us, Vinny.
Thanks for having me.
Vinny, what do you do here at Base Technologies?
I'm part of a two-man team that's part of the internal IT department, and we also support external clients as well. I work with Frank, who's sort of my partner, and we handle all the IT things, whether it's computers, telephones, Wi-Fi, internet access, it all comes through us.
Mm-hmm. Vinny, that's quite different from what you do in your spare time.
Yes, my my spare time is very different than IT support, yes.
Because I know that you are the creator of Smiles We Can't See.
Yes.
And can you tell us a
Well,
little
I'm
bit
not.
about it?
I'm not the original creator. The
Okay.
original creator could really be Mike Boyle, who, as you know, we both worked for Mike Boyle, who gave each employee about a year and a half ago. Each employee gave $500, and what I decided to do with my $500 is to buy 3 guitars, and I put out a video trying to find 3 children to give it to. So that video has now turned into. I recently gave away my 112th guitar, and so far I've raised over $20,000.
That is fantastic.
It's turned out to be a lot of fun.
Now, how long have you been playing the guitar for?
Oh, probably since I was 8 or 9 years old, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find children that are young who may be interested in learning how to play the guitar and may not have the means to afford one. So that's why I thought my charity would be just giving children guitars. I had no idea that all this time later it would turn into, it's now an official 501c3 nonprofit. The corporation Smiles I Can't See Inc. exists, and I plan on doing this for the rest of my life, hopefully.
This is such a wonderful thing that you
Yeah,
did.
it's pretty cool so far.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it is very cool. And this is your logo, yes?
That's right, yes. I almost forgot to say that the logo was created, if you notice there's a heart in there, and there's a guitar. A little bit over a year ago, I had a heart attack, and I had to go to the hospital. I was there for about a week, maybe 4 or 5 days actually, and a stent took care of my heart. And then when I came out of the hospital, I asked a friend of mine to create a logo for me with a heart and a guitar. He kind of drew this up. This isn't the original sketch, but it has now become the logo for Smiles I Can't See. So now there's hats on Redbubble, there's coffee cups and things like this, and you could buy them online. Redbubble gets all the money. I don't get anything from that, but at least my logo gets out there and people hear about Smiles I Can't See.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So Vinny, with all of the guitars that you've given away, is there one that really stands out to you? Is there a child that really stands out to you?
Well, there are a few that I could think of, but there was recently 2 things happened. Someone in California contacted me and said, I have a guitar I'd like to send to you. So if I send you the guitar, you find a child for it. So I told him, I said, instead of sending me the guitar, why don't we find a child in California where you are? So I put out a quick video, a post on Facebook saying if anyone knows of a child in California that could use a guitar from this fellow who lives in the San Francisco area, contact me and I'll connect you to. Now this person saw one of my posts. We went to the same high school, Lincoln High School in Yonkers, but I didn't know him at the time, but I posted in that Facebook group. He saw the posts that I've been putting up and he wanted to give back his guitar and donate it to a child. So I put out this ad on Facebook saying we need a child in San Francisco, and people talk to people. We found a child and he delivered it to a child at a school. So that's one that stands out. And a similar instance happened in North Carolina where somebody wanted to donate a guitar and we were able to find a child there. So it's not only donations, buying guitars and giving them to kids, it has also developed into people donating their instruments if they're in good condition. Lately I've been taking them. I have a guy who fixes the strings, fixes the neck, restrings them, and we've been finding kids that can get these guitars that are otherwise sitting in an attic or sitting in a basement and no one is using them. So it works out well.
What a remarkable thing.
It's turned out to be a lot of fun.
So Vinny, if one of our viewers wanted to make a donation, how would they do so?
There's a website called smilesican'tsee.org. If you go to that website, you'll see photos of all the children getting the guitars. I'm in a few of the photos. It also has a form at the very bottom where you fill out who the child is, where they live, and you contact me that way, and then I'll contact you and we can make it happen.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's been good.
So, Vinny, we have a guitar here, I see.
Oh, wow. What a surprise. But I have one question for you, though.
Oh,
now,
sure.
you're interviewing everyone
Correct.
in the company.
Mhm.
Is anyone going to interview you?
I'm not sure. I could always interview
Can
myself, I guess.
Can I ask you one question as an interviewer?
Absolutely.
Okay. I always want it to be like a Barbara Walters. So
Mhm.
I'm going to ask Danna a question about her. So just imagine that I'm Barbara Walters.
Okay.
If you were a twee, what kind of twee would you be? You don't have to answer it. No, that's okay. That's an unfair question. I just remember Barbara Walters asking that question to somebody. I think it may have been Robert De Niro. I don't know.
And what was Robert De Niro's answer?
I don't remember. Maybe an
Huh.
oak tree.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Mhm.
I digress. So I'd like to do a song
Oh.
that I wrote for Smiles I Can't See.
Oh, okay.
And it's called Smiles I Can't See. And it's about kids wearing the masks. Not these masks, but you can also get one at Redbubble. VROD62 at Redbubble. It's a
Wow.
commercial.
Mhm.
And I wrote this song, and it's about children wearing masks because when I met these kids over the past year and a half, many of them are wearing masks. And I know they're smiling underneath the masks, even though you can't see their smiles because they're wearing masks. So this is a song about that.
Well, we are in for a special treat today.
Actually, I don't even know how to play the guitar.
Oh my goodness.
I see all these faceless people living in a sad, sad world. And all these faceless people, old age creeping up. I just try to do my best to keep the children, forget the rest. Time has passed, it's much too late. Save the children, let the others rest. Hide behind these masks of cloth, wasting smiles that won't be seen. Is our life really worth living? Can it all just be a dream? I just try to do my best to keep the children, forget the rest. Time has passed, it's much too late. Save the children, let the others rest. I just wanted to point out that this guitar is actually going to go to a child. It was donated by Timothy Rue of Quiet Rain Farm in New Milford, Connecticut. So it needs a home. So if you know of a child that's interested, let me know and they can have this guitar.
What a way to end the show, Vinny. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show for today. Please join us next week, and we will have Eric, one of our salespeople, with us. Until then, have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. That's a wrap.